Hello, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Clara Chiefs Show, a show where I share about my life experience, the things that I'm learning in my own life, and also the things that I learn from other people's experience in life. So, if you are here for the first time, I can say that it's not by accident, but it's divine. And guess what? Today, I'm interviewing a very, very special lady from Africa, and she's going to tell us more about who she is. Gill, welcome to the Clara Chiefs Show. So, tell us about who you are.
Wow, thank you so much, Clara. This is so professional. Thank you. Okay, so my name is Gill Warner. I'm in Johannesburg in South Africa. And I am a mum of two. My children, Kate is 27, my son Matthew is 29, and I studied for a BSc degree many years ago, but I never used it because I chose to be a wellness coach 26 years ago. So that's what I've been doing for the last 26 years. And I just absolutely love the lifestyle that we get to lead, and I get to show other people how to live as well.
Oh, that's very interesting, Gill. So you say that you are a wellness coach, right? So what led you into doing that?
So with my pregnancies, I gained a lot of weight, and I went to my gynecologist and he told me, no, it's fine. But I gained 23 kilos with Matthew. I gained 20 kilos with Katie, and I really battled to lose that weight after the pregnancies. And so when I got onto this nutritional program, I lost the baby weight, I lost the centimeters, I completely shaped up, and I realized that I had found something that I could actually pay forward, that I could show others how they did not need to battle to lose weight, that there is actually a healthier alternative to it, and a much more fun, simple, and magical way to it as well.
Wow, that's very interesting, So can you also share on the journey, like for the first time when you just started following that path of living a healthy lifestyle? How was it?
Yeah, so I was introduced to the Herbalife nutrition range, and my sister-in-law said to me, try this product, because she knew that I was battling to lose the weight. And I actually felt the difference before I saw the difference. Because suddenly, I think for the first time in a long time, my body was getting all the nutrition it needed. And I felt the difference. I felt the energy. People saw the difference in me. And I lost the kilograms. I lost the centimeters. I completely shaped up. But more than that, it was the energy. It's how I felt. I was sleeping better, and I wasn't so grumpy and moody with my kids. Katie was 1, Matthew was 3. So it was that I was probably, like I said, getting the best nutrition for a long time. And then from there, we moved from Johannesburg to a place called Hartbeespoort.
Wow.
Here in Johannesburg.
And how long ago was that?
Yes, that was 26 years ago. Yeah, 26 years ago.
And you've been taking these products ever since, even right now?
Yeah, indeed. So I've been drinking and eating Herbalife nutrition products for the last 26 years. Their skincare, their hair care. We even at one point had fragrances, but we don't anymore. So 26 years has been a long journey. And even today, we make ourselves the savory mushroom shake. It's a soup for lunch.
Wow.
And my partner and I look at each other and go, what do people do for lunch? Because it's so quick, so tasty, so nutritious, no having to make fancy sandwiches and whatnot that is not probably very healthy. Yeah, it just simplified my life. For 26 years, I've absolutely loved the nutrition range, yeah.
I can say that takes a little, courage, commitment, You are a very, very serious person. So do you have any challenges you can talk to us about concerning maybe your weight loss journey?
So when I lost the weight, it was very, very simple actually, because I was just replacing 2 meals with the shakes. But over time, I was involved with animal welfare, and I trained as an inspector for animal welfare, and we worked in the abattoirs. So they say that if abattoirs had glass walls, we'd all be vegetarian. So, and it's very true. So after I'd worked in the abattoirs in 2001, 2002, monitoring the abattoirs, I became vegetarian. And so there entered a problem, or not a problem, but a challenge really, that people always refer to for vegetarians is, where are you going to get your protein from? Because obviously people think that animal protein is the only protein to go for. So with the shakes, again, it really helped me to supplement my protein that I required on a daily basis. So I really didn't experience any challenges being vegetarian. With the Herbalife shakes backing me and feeding me. And then I wanted to become vegan, so that's totally no animal products in my nutrition, which was a challenge because Herbalife at that time did not have the vegan range, which thankfully Herbalife listened to what the market wanted, and all of their shakes are now vegan, made from vegan ingredients. So as of January last year, I'm fully vegan. So yeah, at the age of 58, I'll be 59 in December.
Wow.
I'm literally in better shape than I was in my 20s and 30s. Better control of my weight, better control of my health, my vitality. So yes, even vegans and vegetarians can live a healthy, active lifestyle with the supplementing of Herbalife.
Wow, that's so amazing. You know what? I've been trying to go vegan for quite some time now. And it's like each time I start, I keep on going back, So what are some of the tricks that you have done? Maybe you can help me, like the cravings, some of the cravings. How do you deal with it?
So, the main thing though, Clara, is to get sufficient protein. So you need to know how much protein does your body need, and from that, I experience that if I really take my protein, I need to take in 85 grams of protein a day. So I know that I just work it out with my shakes and with the vegan protein drink mix, and lentils. I eat quite a bit of lentils. We have a product here in South Africa, maybe you do in Zambia, it's called 4-bean. It's a 4-bean mix, which is in a tin. There's also, soy or chickpea, all of those vegetarian or vegan options that you make a stew from. And we add in the green peas, the split peas, and so on. So it's really a vegetarian dish, or vegan, let's say, dish that has protein in there. So you add in spinach, mushrooms, they are protein source as well. Spinach, as I said, peppers, green and red peppers are a source of protein that I found. So you go for all the legumes because they have protein. But soy is a complete protein. It has all the amino acids that our body requires. And so I find egg substitutes. We have found that in the past, being vegetarian or vegan was A, very expensive, and B, you couldn't really find much of anything. Now I think more people are going to that way of life, that in our shops, it's more widely available to have the vegan and vegetarian options. And even restaurants, we have restaurants that they have a burger called Beyond Burger. And if you put that in front of a meat eater, they will not tell you, that they won't be able to tell that it's a plant-based burger. So a lot of people are going plant-based. Yeah.
I think it's more healthier, and it's good to see that people are being awakened, these days. So now maybe the other question I would like to know is maybe on a day, for example, like this one, because you've told me that you've been in Herbalife for like 26 years. How has been your eating habits? I mean, let's start from breakfast, like today. What did you have for breakfast, lunch, supper? How many meals do you have a day?
So Clara, I follow the routine of breakfast, which is my shake. And even when we travel, when we go into hotels, my shake goes with me to the breakfast table. and I will have a cereal with my shake on top. That's what I'll do in a hotel. But at home, we will make our smoothies, and we'll put apple in there, maybe some almonds, and the scoops of the shake mix, and our product called protein drink mix. So that makes our shakes really nice and creamy, and that gives me around 25 to 30 grams of protein. So that's my shakes for the morning. Or I might even have a bowl of cooked oats, jungle oats or rolled oats, a small bowl of that, 2 scoops of our shake, and 1 scoop of the protein drink mix. So that's what we kind of do if I don't want to drink my shake. Now during winter, we're having our warm shakes, so we're making our shakes with warm water off the boil. And that will be our breakfast. Mid-morning, I will have, so that's about, our breakfast is around 7 o'clock. Mid-morning, around 11 o'clock, I'll have an apple with peanut butter. That's my go-to snack. I really enjoy that. And then lunch is usually the mushroom soup again, because I'm not wanting to lose weight now. I'm at my ideal weight. So I can either have a meal, a sandwich or something like that, but I just find now during winter it's much easier, much quicker, much more tasty and convenient and warming to have the mushroom shake. So that's what I do. And then mid-afternoon, I might have another snack. Usually I will go again for apple. I enjoy my apples with peanut butter. That's my snack, or some almonds. This afternoon I had some almonds with my apple. So the almonds provide the protein, the apple is the carbohydrate. Those are put together, the protein with the carbohydrate. And for dinner tonight, we'll have the 4-bean stew with the vegan, tagliatelle, the vegan tagliatelle. It doesn't have egg in the ingredients. So yes, that's my meal, my meals for the day.
Let me tell you this. This is very interesting, because when I just joined Herbalife last year, I remember seeing you making those snacks for the mushroom savory, and I tried them. It wasn't as perfect as yours, but up to now, it's my favorite. It's really nice. That's why I think one of these days, because I've got another channel where I just do cooking, I think I'll also invite you there so that you can share some of the recipes that you have, and also for people to know how to live a healthy lifestyle through eating.
Perfect.
Yeah, so the next question I want to know now is that, we are aging. By the way, you don't look 50, is it 56 you said?
58.
You look like you are in your late 40s, girl. Like you are 48, 57, somewhere there, but I understand it's because of your eating habits, which is very healthy. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So the other thing I wanted to touch on was on menopause. Like for me, I'm pre-menopause now. I'm going through these symptoms and all that. What advice can you give? What type of food can people going through menopause and those who are pre-menopausal, what food are they supposed to eat? Is there a specific food that they're supposed to eat according to your experience?
Sure, I think I've had a bit of a head start on that one, because I heard back some time ago that in Japan, I may stand to correction. So I did hear this, that in Japan there's no word for menopause, because their diet is largely soy based. So I do know that plant-based products like soy do help to alleviate the symptoms of menopause. So I've had a bit of a head start on that, been on the products for 26 years, that I can say with absolute honesty that I did not experience any menopausal problems at all. It was, I'm postmenopausal now, whatever that means, and absolutely zero problems. And I can attest it to the plant-based diet. So I would say try and, as far as possible, eat more plant-based proteins and go for a plant-based diet. That would be my advice, because that's what I've experienced. My friends that are not vegan, that eat animal, and I'm not saying don't eat animal, I'm just saying that if you don't want the menopausal problems, but they are not plant-based as I am, and they have struggled. They've really battled with menopause. you know, the hot flushes and all of that. We make a joke of it, but really it's quite serious for them. But for me, I can honestly say, no, I didn't experience them. But a plant-based diet is what I would suggest, and soy, the phytonutrients. Yeah.
Okay. So apart from being a health coach, what else do you love doing besides healthy stuff? What else do you enjoy doing as a person?
I enjoy being active. So I kind of had this idea that we were given these perfect bodies, and we need to really look after them, keep them moving, keep them active, keep the joints supple. So in the mornings, and we don't go to gym. I've had gym memberships, but never really went to gym. Or I'd go with great enthusiasm in the beginning, you know, when your gym membership's new, and then over the months you kind of like slack off. So I'm one of those people. But what I do enjoy to do is consistency. I have this, and it's something that I try and live by, is consistency. Our business philosopher, that Jim Rohn that Herbalife had, he would say an apple a day, not a bag on Sunday. So it's an apple a day that keeps the doctor away, not the bag on Sunday. So consistency. So every morning we do 10 minutes. That's all, 10 minutes. So if you're going to gym, that's as long as it takes to put your shoes on. I'm already exercising. So 10 minutes every single morning. And I do a combination of Pilates, because I've been to Pilates classes. I do a combination of yoga, and mostly it's stretching. It's not high intensity because I live on a hill. So, you know, just walking from the gate at the bottom of the hill to my home in the complex is quite a bit of exercise and gets the heart rate going. So yes, you do need to get your heart rate going, but largely it's as you're aging to keep the muscles toned, keep your joints supple, keep moving. Don't become a couch potato. Don't sit sedentary because it will catch up with you. It will, as you age, you really need to keep that muscle integrity. And that's why we also talk about protein. Having the right amount of protein so it feeds the muscles, that you keep that muscle integrity so that we don't age all stooped over and not, with strong hands. That's another thing that I do daily, is to use a stress ball. So strengthening the hands, because they say that as you age, your grip gets weaker. And a lot of times elderly people fall and they break their hips, they break their arms because they didn't have the grip to grip onto something. So it's very important to keep your body strong and flexible so that we age with agility and not bent over with, all the aches and pains that we think comes with age, but actually doesn't. Deepak Chopra likes to talk about aging as a myth, because if you look after your body, there's no reason that it has to become, with all the things that we think is normal with aging.
Wow, amazing. Yeah, so your whole family now is taking the Herbalife products, and that's your life, you guys?
Yes, indeed. My children, it was my choice. It wasn't Herbalife's advocating this at all. It was my choice as a mother, and I need to stipulate that my children have been consuming Herbalife for some time, and my daughter, now 27, and my son, 29, are drinking the Herbalife products every single day. And my daughter in Amsterdam orders her products there. She lives in Amsterdam, so even though she's not even around mom, she's making sure she's got Herbalife in her home. So yeah, I've just ensured a healthy future for my kids with the products. That's what I believe. That's my belief.
That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. So what can you advise somebody like me, who is like, my partner, my husband, he doesn't really believe in, healthy lifestyles, and whenever I tell him, he's like, no, those are just other people's experience, it doesn't work. What can you advise me to do for him to change? I know I can't change him, but I don't know what other way can I help him start living a healthy lifestyle.
Clara, the thing is, we only have one body. And when it gives in, or when you are not able to, go about your day, or your body gives in, where are you going to live? You only have this body. We can't just trade it in for another body. We have to look after this body. This body needs to take us to our grave. And living full of vitality and health and energy, that's how I want to age. That's how anybody should want to age. And they say that a healthy man or a healthy person has a lot of problems. What am I having for dinner tonight? Where are we going on vacation? My car needs a service. Lots of problems going on in our minds. The unhealthy man has only one, and that's to get his health back. So that's what I tell people that don't want to, or don't listen to the fact that they need to look after their bodies. It's again, that consistency can work in your favor or can work against you. If you consistently push the envelope and don't exercise, don't eat correctly, don't eat healthy, drink sodas and fizzy drinks and sugary drinks, sooner or later it will catch up with you, because your body is a very resilient mechanism, let's call it. It will work with what you give it for so long, and then it will start to show the signs of wear and tear, with all the non-communicable diseases of cancer, stroke, diabetes, heart attacks, cardiovascular disease. All of those we do to ourselves. That we don't catch that from somebody. It's non-communicable. And the travesty is that we are given this miraculous body that can do so much, and yet we don't look after it. And it just being a health coach, it appalls me that eating unhealthy has become so normalized that when we eat healthy, it's called a diet. There's something wrong with that statement. Seriously, we really have to look after our bodies. It's the only one we have.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. It's really brilliant. Yeah. Yeah. So I think we need to do another video, because I feel like we're not going to, we haven't reached there yet, because it's very interesting, I'm finding it to be so interesting. Maybe lastly, what I can say, of course, part 2 will be coming with you, so you better get ready, girl. Asking people I interview on my channel to tell me what self-love is to you, your own definition of self-love. What is self-love?
Being kind to yourself. Really, there's so much coming at us. There's so many things that we need to be doing, and we tend to beat ourselves up that we haven't done enough. We've done enough. We are enough. Love yourself, and
from within you. So for now, Gill and Clara, it's bye-bye.
Bye.
Mwah.